Marhaba and welcome everyone to our breaking news update today. We're approaching mid of the year and it's that time where we need to urgently start focusing on our mid-year review. Our correspondent was out today to capture what Ray Gamel has to say on this important matter. So let us hear what Ray answered when asked, what is the mid-year review all about?
Mid-year is a key checkpoint where people find out what's working well for them and what's not working well for them. So it's not just about giving tough messages, it's about giving the good messages as well. To me, it's about honesty. With our people, everybody deserves to have honest feedback as they go. Mid-year is that point in the year where you say to somebody, honestly, it's working, or honestly, it's not working. And in saying it's working or not working, you're giving them the honest truth. You're allowing them the opportunity to continue doing what they're doing well, or to change course. There could be nothing fairer than giving people honesty. And for all of us, we all work for somebody, and no matter who we are, we need to understand how we're doing in an honest way. And if we don't heed the feedback, fine, but at least we were told. And there's a human tendency to avoid that for all understandable reasons. Sometimes it's difficult. It takes a bit of time to understand it, build the information, prepare for the meeting, but it's so worth it. With that honesty, gives people the opportunity to succeed. That's mid-year.
What is crucial about the mid-year review that it's all about keeping it simple. This is a checkpoint to say you are all on track to achieve your objectives by the end of the year, or you are not on track and something needs to be addressed. So we would now like to drill down deeper and get more facts from a few different business units. For this, we have invited several subject matter experts.
A good mid-year review is really a continuation of what should be ongoing dialogue between a manager and their team members. It's definitely a shared responsibility with no surprises. We focus a lot on the how, not necessarily just the what, and it's a conversation around how we're going to achieve this and succeed together.
During this review, transparent conversation would take place with look-back questions such as key accomplishments, winning developments, relationship building, learning and mistakes. Also, look forward to questions such as name your top 3 personal and team goals for the year, more learning and knowledge, and habits for great time management. So a good mid-year review would summarize, celebrate, challenge, and inspire.
A good mid-year review for me is about honesty, about performance, staff, about achieving our targets. Spending time with our staff and discussing with them the organization, the achievement, and we should not have any surprises with our achievement and with our requirement at our business. So good mid-year is about honesty with the stakeholder, with everybody that in the business.
It's about fairness. It's about fairness to the individual in terms of understanding what needs to happen, and it's also fairness around the organization, what we need to do towards supporting the organization. So here I would talk about the way how we need to challenge each other's performance during this time, how we need to stretch ourselves.
In the mid-year review, it is important that we are honest and fair, and we make and address the statement of what is right and what is wrong. Let's have clear evidence so the person fully understands of where he has to improve. This helps him to turn into a winner.
I take it back to the graduate manager's experience, for example, an area that I look after. It is very important that a graduate manager is very aware in terms of where they stand performance-wise and get the feedback on an ongoing basis, because that helps them realign, ensure that they understand where they are heading, and ensure that they have that clarity on whether they are really meeting their expectations in terms of their objectives and ensuring that they are on track on the programs.
You must have had your one-to-ones with your manager long before this moment. It is about having those one-to-ones, whether they are with a coffee or whether they are more formal. Be prepared and make sure that you don't have those surprises, whether they are unpleasant or whether they are pleasant.
Colleagues, always remember our 4 I Achieve fundamentals. No surprises, continuous dialogue, shared responsibilities, and of course, the what and the how. Mid-year review is a great opportunity for you and your manager to get together and discuss how things have been going so far this year and what needs to be done for the remainder of the year. Now let me move to our weather studio for this month's forecast. Yassine, how are things over there weather-wise?
Hi, I'm Yasin, your weatherman today. I'll be covering your local I Achieve weather. Let's take a look at the forecast. We have a mid-year review coming in with a high chance of honest conversations between now and the end of June. Overall, we should be looking at our I Achieve fundamentals. What are these? They are, number 1, no surprises. 2, shared responsibility. 3, ongoing dialogue. And 4, focusing on the what and the how. There's a growing culture of performance at Etihad Airways with expectations of how to have a successful mid-year review. It's all about honest conversations, discussing employees' performance and acknowledging achievements, as well as helping people get back on track where needed. Now let's take a look at our historic I Achieve weather. In January, we need to start off with our objective settings. In June, we need to focus on our mid-year review, and at the end of the year, we have our year-end review. So let's take a closer look at the mid-year review again. Appraisee, it's your responsibility to update your progress on your objectives, as well as those one-to-one conversations with your line manager. Appraiser, you need to put in your feedback and the ratings. Overall, let me reiterate, let me summarize. It's about expectations, performance, and the achievement which you wish to gain. The most important part of the mid-year review process is, of course, the discussions between you and your manager. Make sure, though, you do record the outcomes of your discussions for future reference in the system. So hold on to your hats and crank up the AC. It's time for employees and managers to get ready, get prepared, and go for that mid-year review performance. Now, Amina, back to you.
Shukran, thank you for our updates. Looks like all is running smoothly and we are all prepared to getting one step closer for success at year end. Thank you very much for tuning in and see you next time.